Good day, Jeff Kitzmiller here from the National Weather Service. Today is Sunday, July 2nd. I'm here recording your planning briefing. The key points and main message for this week, wind shift is showing up for north and easterly winds on Monday and some afternoon storms in western Montana. Cooler temperatures are expected on Tuesday with storms in Montana. Smoke is also forecast to arrive from Canada on Tuesday, and after some drier middle of the week, storm chances increase again for the end of the week. And looking at just a snapshot of the threat matrix, just highlighting the wind shift and some thunderstorm chances. Here's an infrared satellite image from today. The main feature that we're watching here is a low that's up in Canada. The trough associated with this is going to work its way from north to south into the region starting on Monday, and that's why we'll see the shift to northerly winds. At the same time, all the fires that are essentially about where this is placed are going to start sending smoke toward the area, so I'll show an image of that in a little bit. And just to give an idea of some main locations for threat of lightning or some thunderstorms on Monday, and mostly is highlighting down into southwest Montana and along the divide, and here a little later in the afternoon or evening is where we start to see those a little bit higher probability. And for chances for precipitation, the day that stands out with the best probability is on Tuesday, when that trough and maybe even a low pressure system comes down, and the highest probabilities are showing up near and around Butte and down into southwest Montana and along the divide. Fairly dry for the middle of the week, and then into the week and the weekend we start to see some shower chances return. As for winds, we do see these northerly winds that are showing up with that arrow showing up on Monday with some gusts, and then not really too much of a concern for wind for the rest of the week. Looking at some temperature trends here, we're seeing a little bit cooler, as I had mentioned, on Tuesday, and then a slow warming trend as we go through the rest of the week. And relative humidities, little snapshot here, not quite as dry as today for the following days in most places. Looking at what the Weather Prediction Center has for overall precipitation, this does highlight where the main chances are for actual measurable or wetting rains showing up somewhere from west central to southwest Montana along the divide. Still a lot of range on this, though. When I was looking at some of the other precipitation clusters, there's still a few that show dry and one that's a little more wet, so this is maybe kind of in the middle ground, but might even be a little optimistic up north. Here's just a snapshot of seeing these fires and starting to see that influx of smoke that is expected with that northerly push of wind on Tuesday. And then we could see that hang around until we get into more of the southwesterly flow pattern for the end of the week. Still going with above normal, or leaning to above normal for precipitation going through July 7th through the 11th. This was updated yesterday on July 1st, so we'll have to check back soon to see if there's any change with the latest update. And then for temperatures, we're just leaning to the above normal on temperatures. Not really any change with the drought outlook. Still showing some dryness up north and looking pretty good down in the southwest. The next recording is planned for Thursday. If you have any questions, definitely give us a call. Thanks for joining in.